Hello everyone. Welcome to Short and Sweet Lockdown, the second spike. Welcome. Hopefully you've all. Thank you for joining us. Sorry about the shaky little start there. Just getting things going. This is our second online performance from Southside Players. Southside Players have been performing in Wandsworth, South London, for over 30 years. And obviously in these crazy times, we weren't able to with the theatres shut, but we're trying to carry on. So earlier on in May, we performed Short and Sweet, the lockdown edition. Short and Sweet itself is a collection of short plays written, directed and starring members of the Southside community. We've been doing this for over 10 years, usually live in person. So we've had one online version and this is now our second. We've gone a little way further. This time we're live streaming to YouTube. The first edition, we had 75 people all in a Zoom call together, performing and watching and reading and everything. So tonight is a new frontier. We're live streaming. We have a collection of 10 short plays, as I said, written by, starring and directed by the company. And we're going to get started for you now. So enjoy.
Hey, Denise, how are you?
Hey, Charlie, I'm fine, thanks. You're looking well.
Yeah, I'm good. I got some great news today. I'm going to live till I'm 91.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to live till I'm 91.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. How on earth do you know that?
Have you not seen the new app? I mean, everyone I know is using it.
Well, I'm not. Is this another must-have app that I'm missing out on?
It's the Life Calculator app. You sign on, you put in a few details about yourself, and it tells you how long you've got to live.
Oh, come on, that's just rubbish. There's no way an app could know that.
No, there's really good science behind it. There's these top mathematicians from Swindon University who've done all this research on how long you live.
Swindon University.
Yeah, well, it's just down the A420 from Oxford. Well, it can't be that thick. Anyway, they say they have a 95% chance of calculating the exact year that you'll die. It's great.
Really? Well, may I wish you a very happy death day.
Oh, look, don't be like that. I bet you want to know how long you've got.
I'm sure I can download it. It's free, isn't it?
Ah, no, you have to pay. Scientists from Swindon don't come cheap, you know.
Do you know what? It's a good thing they weren't from Oxford. It would have been far more expensive.
If you want, you can have a go on my account. Oh, go on, it'll be fun. You just have to answer some questions. Right, so, okay, I already know your birthday. How much alcohol shall I say you drink?
Were you at my last birthday?
Yes, have you forgotten? You know, it was the one that turned into that champagne pub crawl.
No, I do not remember that one at all.
Well, I think that answers the alcohol question. Right, and how much exercise do you do each week?
Well, I walk to the pub.
I'll click gentle exercise. Okay, there you go.
What does it say?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, that can't be right.
What?
Well, it says here that you...
What?
that your death day was yesterday.
What?
Yeah, it says you died yesterday. It was yesterday.
Sorry, what?
It says you died. Your death day was yesterday.
Okay, well, that's definitely not right.
Well, unless you're a ghost.
I'm not a ghost.
Well, could you just sort of poke yourself a bit, just to make sure?
See, I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Okay, I was just checking, just making sure.
Okay, it's just a stupid cock up.
Well, it must just be a glitch with the app.
I mean, if I was really dead, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you, would I? I'd be talking to St. Peter.
Yeah, all right, calm down. I'm definitely not St. Peter. I mean, I've got pearly gates for a start.
I'm sorry, but this is just flipping ridiculous.
Hello, can you see me?
Who are you?
I'm trying to get hold of Denise Cartwright. Are you there, Denise?
Yeah, I am, but who are you? How have you gatecrashed this chat?
Well, this may come as a bit of a nasty surprise, but I'm St. Peter.
What?
I gather you've all been informed you died yesterday?
What?
Yes, I can only apologize for the delay in breaking the news to you. Our computer system had a bug. Apparently there's some virus being spread around, and I've spent the last 24 hours trying to catch up with the backlog.
What?
I'm afraid to tell you this, but you did actually pass away yesterday. A massive heart attack?
But I thought that was indigestion.
No, I'm afraid not.
Wait, are you saying this app is accurate?
Well, of course it is. We've been developing it for months with those clever chaps at Swindon. After those bastards at Oxford turned us down.
What, you mean Heaven has an app?
Well, we were getting too many complaints. People were turning up at the gates of heaven, moaning they hadn't had enough time to get their affairs in order. Of course, if they made too much fuss, I pulled the lever and sent them down to hell. But then we figured, well, it's the 21st century, we should really get with the times, so we put together the app so people could find out their death day.
But I didn't even sign up to it.
Yes, Charlie, I need to have a word with you about that. You're only supposed to calculate your own death day. It's in the terms and conditions that you clicked on. I assume you read them thoroughly. No, no one ever does.
Enough of that. What happens to me?
I'm afraid you'll have to end this call. It's time for your appointment with me at the pearly gates.
Hang on. Is she going to heaven or to hell?
I'm afraid that's confidential information. You'll have to wait until it's your turn to find out. Goodbye.
But that's years away. Denise? Denise? Are you there? Denise? Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charity. Happy birthday to you.
Just me, I'm afraid.
Where is she?
No idea. While you were gone from your computer, she said she was going to go to the loo. I heard the front door shut and then nothing, and I've tried calling her, but she's not answering.
Where could she go? I mean, why would she go?
I didn't warn her. Cross my heart.
Well, to be fair, Faith, she probably figured something was up when we both had fizz poured and I snuck off to the kitchen.
You better blow out the candle.
What?
Well, if she's not here to appreciate it.
Oh.
What does she have against birthdays anyway, Hope?
She's never liked them.
Well, I'm not crazy about them either.
Well, she's the oldest of the three of us, Faith.
Oh, poor thing, always hitting every milestone before we do.
Yeah, but there's nothing special about 38, is there? I mean, we're only a week or so behind her.
I suppose we can't pretend to be in our mid-30s anymore, though, can we?
Ooh, late 30s. Good point.
Maybe we should have just done as she asked for once and not tried to celebrate at all.
Well, she always helps us celebrate.
We don't tell her not to.
True.
And this year's weird enough as it is.
But I got her such a lovely prezi.
Oh, you didn't send it?
Of course not.
Oh, we agreed that that would give the game away. We planned to celebrate her birthday against her wishes.
That's why I didn't send it. I figured I could open it in front of her. That way I could see her reaction like we were really there.
And then we can give it to her when we see in person later.
When we can. What did you get?
Got her that handbag I've had my eye on.
Ooh, fabulous. And I got her that Swarovski bracelet I really liked.
Amazing.
But she's not here to watch us open them.
No.
Mind you,
What?
she does always say that designer handbags are a waste of money.
True.
And she doesn't like things on her wrist.
Not even watches.
And you have had your eye on that bag for a very long time.
I have. What was that?
Oh, it's from the group chat. It's a message to us. So it says, "Dear Faith and Hope, I'm going away for a couple of weeks now that the restrictions are somewhat lifted and the place I've booked has no Wi-Fi. So I won't be able to celebrate either of your birthdays. Enjoy the gifts you got me. Happy early birthday from me. Love, Charity." Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, there she is, young
Brittany.
young
Brittany.
Brittany. Yes, Brittany, of course. Yes, from admin. Yes, excellent. Just the chap. Well, I mean, lady. Well, person. Yes. Please, make yourself comfortable. Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Brittany?
yes, yes. Sorry. Now, according to HR, you are quite the linguaphone.
What?
The linguaphone, you know, a bit of a dab hand with the old foreign lingos. Am I correct?
Well, no, not exactly. I wouldn't claim that.
Oh, really? Well, it says here that you've got a GCSE in French
Oh, well, yeah, but I haven't ever had much call to use it.
and an A-level in Spanish
Yeah, but again, I haven't really used it since school.
and fluent in Klingon.
Oh no, who told you that?
Oh, well, you know, one doesn't reveal one's sources.
Was it Dave? I'll bet it was Dave.
Well, anyway, it's all very, very impressive and precisely the skill set we require at the present juncture. So, young,
Brittany.
yes, we need you to do something for us.
We?
Oh, yes, very good. Mais oui, madame. Nous avez-vous un job pour vous?
No. I meant we as in who's we?
Oh, yes, right. I see. Sorry. Well, I meant we, as in business development. We need you to do something for us.
Oh, right. Okay. Always happy to help.
Excellent, excellent. See, what we need you to do is
Yes.
we need you to learn to speak Dutch.
You what?
We need you to learn to speak Dutch. Assuming that you don't already.
No, I don't speak Dutch. Sorry, you want me to learn Dutch?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we need someone in the company who can talk Dutch.
But why?
Well, the reason we need someone to talk to the Dutch is that we've actually just discovered something really rather interesting about Holland.
You mean the Netherlands?
Exactly. Yes, Holland, the Netherlands. Yes. You see, what we've discovered about Holland, or well, the Netherlands, is actually it's a lot bigger than we thought.
What, physically bigger?
No, well, at least I don't think so. No. I mean the economy. It turns out the Dutch economy is actually significantly bigger than we imagined. Can you believe there is over 17 million of them?
What, Dutch people?
Yes, 17 million of them right here on our doorstep.
Right.
And that's where you, with your impressive language skills, come in.
Really?
Absolutely. Yeah, we need someone out there in Holland or the Netherlands. We need somebody out there with the ear to the ground and their nose pressed hard against the window. Someone on our side. Someone that we can trust. We need someone talking to the Dutch in a language they understand. Finding out what they think, finding out what they want, finding out what they think they want. Yeah. And we think that someone is you.
Oh, right, I see.
So what do you say? You the right chap? Well, sorry, I mean lady. Person. Are you the right person for the job?
Well, obviously, this has come as quite a surprise. But you know what? Yeah, I'd love to spend some time in the Netherlands.
Great.
Of course, you do realise.
Yes.
Well.
Oh, come on now, Bridget. Don't be shy.
Well, you do realise that Dutch people are very good at.
It will involve a pay rise.
Right.
Well, I mean, going to Holland, learning to speak Dutch, it will obviously warrant a significant pay rise. And of course, we'll set you up in a nice little flat somewhere in Amsterdam.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Oh, and I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were saying something about the Dutch being very good at something?
Yes. Dutch.
I'm sorry?
Dutch. The Dutch are amazingly good at speaking Dutch.
Well, yes, I should jolly well hope so. They are Dutch after all, aren't they?
Oh, I don't mean conversationally speaking.
Sorry, you've lost me.
No, I mean, the Dutch are exceptionally fluent at Dutch. They're known for being incredibly precise with the very, very tricky language.
Oh, crap. Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And quick. The Dutch are really quick speakers. It might not seem it, but they really are.
Well, not as quick as the Spanish, surely.
Oh, even quicker if you listen to them carefully.
Damn it. But now that you mention it, I do remember hearing something about the Dutch being ridiculously damned clever with language. So you're saying it can't be done?
Oh, no.
You mean it can be done?
Oh, yes. I'm just saying it won't be easy.
Oh, no, I see. Well, no, of course not. But you could give it a go?
Absolutely. I could definitely give it a go.
Well, that would be absolutely brilliant if you could. As I say, this is an opportunity we are desperately keen to explore. An opportunity, an economy of that size right on our doorstep. We would be utter fools not to try to squeeze our little toe in there.
Yes. Well, give me, say,
A year?
Or two. That'll be perfect. And I'm certain I can make a pretty good stab at finding out what the Dutch are thinking.
Excellent. Well, that's all settled. And off you go, young... Brittany, yes, of course. And don't worry about the paperwork. HR will sort out all of the paperwork. Visas, health insurance, etc., etc. We'll do all we can to ensure you experience no hiccups in that front.
Great. Well, I'll be off then. Oh, thanks so much, Mr. Johnson. You can count on me.
Oh, no. Thank you, Bridget. It's smart young chaps like yourself who will help this great company become a world-beating company.
Oh, I think everyone's asleep. What should we do for our sleepover, Sienna?
Don't worry, I've got the whole thing planned out. We can paint our nails and do some makeup.
Great. Do you have any makeup?
Yeah, I've got loads. How about you?
I brought like my whole makeup bag.
Great. And we could have a midnight feast. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. So what do you want to do first?
Should we do drawing? We're very good at it.
Yeah, get a notebook. So, what are you going to draw?
I like drawing monkeys. How about you?
I'm going to draw a fish. Wait, what was that noise?
I don't know. Last time I checked, everyone was asleep.
Oh, what about your annoying sister, Janet?
No, she's gone camping with her friends.
Burglar. I'm so scared of burglars. Ah!
Shh, we need to keep quiet. They'll come and kidnap us. We need to come up with a plan. But what though?
We stay calm, keep quiet, and then go to bed. It should all be all right. Hopefully.
No way! We are letting some guy rob us like that. What about everything we left downstairs? We're not going to let them be stolen, are we? No. So let's make a plan to make the robber go away.
Oh, well, I'm scared. What if we get hurt?
Then we'll fight for victory. We need to gather some weapons. Luckily, I happen to have gear for emergencies.
Okay, and you do karate, don't you?
Yeah, why?
You can defend us with your karate skills. Well, I may be able to take these Nerf guns to defend myself.
Great idea. I have a gun in Ninja Stars too.
Awesome. Wait, no, I think I can hear them coming up the stairs.
Don't worry, we need to get ready. We'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, hopefully, but I'm still scared, Sienna.
We'll be legends after this, okay?
Let's do this. Hello, girls. Having planning to catch a robber. You guys actually thought you could beat up a robber? You really are pathetic. Actually, Janet, you're the pathetic one, right, Sienna?
Right.
You ready? Fire the ninja stars!
I would gladly.
Stop it! No! Ah!
This is the 6th time that I've started this recording. I just keep going round in circles. You know, I'm never quite saying exactly what it is that I want to say. At least, I'm never quite saying it right because it's a bit. So I thought I'd write it down. You know, make a clear plan, get everything right. But I read it back and it's just ridiculous. It all seems so petty and so small, stupid, humiliating even. It's like committing to the words, you're actually articulating it. It takes the power away from the thought, you know. I mean, what's that law in physics? You know, observing something changes it. Yeah, it's not the uncertainty principle. It's quantum something. It's probably that bloody cat again. Let me just the observer effect. Well, an anticlimax. Anyway, you see what I mean. I get distracted, you know, diverted. Anyway, so I wrote it all out. But yeah, now I read it, it's pathetic. In my head, it was this searing, impassioned cry, fully reasoned and logical and absolutely reasonable. But now, it's not what I thought it would be. This is what I wrote. this is not a cry for help. This is not something you need to respond and come and rescue me. That's the opposite of what I just want to try to explain myself, explain why I'm not around. First, this is a choice. This is a choice that I am making as a rational, lucid adult. I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't. And it's as simple as that, really, when it comes down to it. And I know it sounds awful, and you're right, it is. It is, and it's hard to hear, and it's hard to think about, like looking directly into the sun. But we'll think about it like this. You have a friend, and they play, say, football. That's their hobby. And they come to you one day and they say, I just don't enjoy it anymore. It's becoming a chore. Well, what do you tell them? Do you say, keep playing, keep slogging away at something that has no meaning for them or any reward at all? Or do you say, maybe take a break, maybe give it up? Well, that is how I feel about my life. There's no redeeming features, no meaning, no joy that isn't so fleeting. It's scarcely even worth having. It's all squalid. It's all a rainy Saturday when the last thing you want to do is kick a ball, just stay in bed. My whole life, every day is a rainy Saturday. So what do you say to me after that? Find the little things. Keep going. The sun will be out next week, and it'll all be worth it. You don't really have a choice anymore. But that's not true, is it? I do have a choice. I do have another option. I can just stop here. Take some pills. Nothing really changes. I mean, not really. And let's be honest, all these words coming at you, stop really listening to them. Drift off for a moment, check your phone, be distracted by a noise in the hall, and when you look up, I'm gone. And it's okay, it is. Not really part of your lives anymore. Not really part of my own. For what it's worth, I am sorry to let you down like this. Honestly, I'm happy you're gone. Honestly, rationally, lucidly, I am better off dead. Don't worry, I am not going to do anything. But I have been thinking about it a lot recently. And I think when it comes down to it, writing this all down, saying it out loud, helped to save my life. Observing something changes it. In your head, it twists. Or in my head, it does anyway. I guess that's the illness, maybe. It has its own voice, its own special brand of nonsense. And see, right now, I know that these things aren't true. Sometimes it is hard to know the difference between it and me. Some things they say that you should never see get made, laws and sausages. I just don't think that's true. Everything, no matter how ugly or unpleasant I think it's better off open. It's not easy, but, well, maybe then you can start to know the difference. So here's my theory. Everything is empty. Nothing has any meaning. Nothing has any value. It's just time and noise and sweat and meat, zapped full of electricity and sent out into the world, wobbling away with a haircut on. And so far, the illness agrees. The only response, it says, the only rational, reasonable response is nihilism. A complete disregard for the rules and obligations and consequences because they're just dust in the wind, specks in squalor. But instead, we choose altruism. If nothing has any meaning, then a single act of compassion or generosity means everything. And yes, it's betrayed by people, often and repeatedly. People are messy and greedy and selfish and afraid and amoral, but there is gold in the muck. A smile in a supermarket on a bad day. A thank you from the commuter stepping aside to let you off the train. People going out and risking everything to deliver loo roll to strangers. Laws and sausages, hidden away, but there nonetheless. Sometimes we choose to be kind. There's this passage in a book that I read once years ago, which always stayed with me. The book it's called Gormenghast, and the passage is about time passing. In the middle of this crazy fantasy,
the days move on and the
everything stops and we just watch the world go
and
by.
The 4 seasons bury one another, and it is spring again and yet again, while the days lengthen and summer sprawls across the countryside, sprawls in all the swathes of its green, with its gold and sticky head, with its slumber and the drone of doves, and with its butterflies and its lizards and its sunflowers, over and over again. Its doves, its butterflies, its lizards, its sunflowers, each one an echo child.
I guess that always resonated with me. I just didn't really think about why until now, until the rumination led me there late at night. And I think that's it. The reason to keep playing football. It is the little things. The smell of dust after rain, the crunch of an apple, a sunset, blood, sweat and tears, all of them meaningful for their meaninglessness. A collection of short plays spoken aloud to friends for the sheer joy of it. Laws and sausages. This isn't a cry for help. This is a cry of defiance.
And every day the myriad happenings.
I'm not winning,
A loosened stone falls,
but I am fighting.
A fly drops lifeless from a broken.
And that's why I'm still alive.
A sparrow twitters in the cave of life.
And that's why I will be tomorrow.
The days wear out the months, and the months wear out the years. The flux of moments like an unquiet tide eats at the black coast of futurity.
Excuse me,
Yes?
is this seat taken?
No?
Thank you. excuse me again.
Yes,
Could you tell me what day it is?
I beg your pardon?
I'm afraid I've lost track. What day is it today?
It's a Saturday.
And the date?
It's the 8th of August.
Thank you. And I know this is going to sound odd, but could you just confirm the year for me?
You're correct about it sounding odd.
I am sorry.
It's 1982.
Ah,
Everything okay?
it will be. Thank you for your help. Excuse me.
Oui?
What?
Pardon?
Do you speak English?
Je suis désolée, mais je ne parle anglais.
Damn. Damn. Excuse me.
Yes?
This is going to sound odd,
All right.
but where are we? Which city?
Are you all right?
Oh, I will be. Where are we, please?
We're in London.
And when?
Sorry?
Is today August the 8th?
It is.
And odd again, I know, but
It's 2020.
you knew what I was going to ask.
Don't ask me how I know, just
Don't worry, you'll get used to it. And what's the weather been like?
You mean the hurricane?
Hurricane?
Yeah, the one last week.
Last week, was it bad?
Oh, yeah, quite bad. I mean, the worst was in the west. Ealing's pretty much gone.
Ealing?
Well, Acton and Islington is still recovering from the flood.
Oh dear, this won't do.
Can you fix it?
Why would you ask me now?
I'm not sure. I just
Had a feeling.
yeah. Can you?
I'm trying.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Hi. This is going to sound odd, but
it's August the 8th. We're in London and it's 1982. Again.
thank you. How did you?
Oh, just a feeling.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Hello? Excuse me? Do you mind?
Hey, watch it.
Sorry. Did I hurt you?
No, but is there a reason you kicked me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're kind of leaning on my husband's grave.
Oh my God. I'm sorry for intruding on your space.
No, it's okay. He's been dead a while. I just like to come here sometimes when I need to think.
Me too. This part of the cemetery is a lot quieter.
Yeah, that's the reason we chose this spot for Carl. That's my husband's name. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Kathy.
Oh, hi, I'm Amy. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'll get out of your way now.
Oh, no, you don't have to leave. It's really nice to actually see another living person here.
Okay.
Sorry, this is so awkward. I came here today to make a confession to my husband.
I hate to state the obvious, but he's dead, yeah?
I know, it must seem so dumb.
Well, I didn't want to point that out.
No, it's okay. Hearing the words out loud, it does sound kind of stupid.
No offense, but seeing as he's dead now, it's not really much of a confession, is it? I mean, if he's sitting up in heaven looking down at you, he probably already knows. Or if he's down in hell or whatever, he's probably too busy partying with the bad guys to take much notice.
Yeah, that's a good point. But there was something I never got the chance to say to him when he was alive. I always wanted to find a way to tell him, but there never seemed to be, well, the right moment. And, well, then he died so suddenly, and, well, it was too late.
I don't know if it helps, but if you need to offload your deepest, darkest secrets to someone, you could tell me. I'm really good at keeping secrets. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Oh, well, that's real sweet of you to offer, but I don't think I could do that.
Sure you can. You don't know me, so there's no danger of your secret ever getting out to anyone else. And dead old hubby here is going to hear you tell me. That is, if he's listening, so it's a win-win situation.
Okay, I guess.
So, what's this huge secret you're dying to tell him? Oops, sorry, bad choice of words.
I killed his cat.
Damn, that's cold.
No, you don't understand. He thinks the cat ran away or went missing or something. But I killed it. Well, not on purpose. Oh, I did dream about how I could get away with it. That thing was just so horrible, nasty, matted fur, and it had this weird tooth issue, and it drooled all the time, like over everything. You know, my clothes are bad. Oh, it was just so gross. I begged him to get rid of her, or, get her teeth fixed or something, but he wouldn't do it. He said she was perfect, and he loved her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he would make that horrible pun, perfect, every time he spoke about her.
No, I mean, you murdered his cat?
Well, when you say it like that, it does sound really bad. But it was an accident. Well, she ran in front of my car when I was leaving for work one morning, and I didn't see her in time to stop. It was kind of awful. She was bleeding and she could barely breathe, and, well, I didn't have the heart to tell him what had happened, so I picked her up and put her in the back seat and drove to a nearby park.
Why didn't you take her to the vet or something?
I wasn't thinking straight. I just ran over my husband's precious cat. I was more concerned with what he was going to do to me. I mean, he might have divorced me over this. I don't know. Anyway, he knew how much I hated her, so there was no way I was going to convince him that I didn't do this on purpose. So I just got a grocery bag and put the cat in it and then threw it in a dumpster.
Poor kitty.
Yeah, I know. I felt terrible about it for weeks. So when she didn't come home that night, he started getting worried about her. And, well, I said she was probably just out having fun, chasing mice or something. And then after a few more days, he got real worried and he started ringing all the neighbors and putting up these missing posters all around the neighborhood. Then eventually he just accepted that she was gone. But I know it upset him not to know what actually happened to her. I just didn't know how to tell him.
Yeah, I mean, the truth probably wouldn't have hurt, but your way was good too.
Yeah, I'm a terrible person, aren't I?
Nah, not really. At least you only murdered a pet.
Still breathing, Mother. Good, good. Oh, Horace Wilson is all dressed up for some reason. Wonder what that's about. Silly man. Millie Carter has a new hat. Goodness, what does she want with another new hat? And Mrs. Weston's been shopping. Another dinner party, collecting something from the post office as well, from her stepson, I suppose. She might pop in later. Oh, she might. I think we have enough tea leaves to scrape a pot together. I think. People think they're so thoughtful bringing buns and cakes, but they never think of the expense of the tea itself. Oh, the milk and sugar for that matter. Do they, Mother? Never mind, Mother. Go back to sleep. No. Buns and cake are cheap enough to scrape together, but if someone ever came to call with the presence in mind of bringing a small packet of tea, I'd probably fall to the floor in a faint. I would. More embroidery? Honestly, for the pittance it brings, but busy hands and all that. Right, Mother? That's what you always say, or said. You don't say much these days. I don't know whether to be thankful or not. I don't. It's just that everyone is so bloody, oh, pardon my French, patronising of us. Well, of me. Poor little Miss Bates. Poor little spinster, that's what they say. They don't think I hear. But it's not me that's deaf. I certainly wouldn't have wanted my life. My poor sister, God rest her soul, had. But of course, I don't regret raising her daughter after... But really, is it too much to ask to have a little more? Just a little more? I go to church. I do things for even those worse off than myself. I say my prayers. I try to be good. And still, I have to think of how many biscuits to make, or how much tea to put in the pot, or if we can afford any milk today. Oh, and not that I'm begrudging looking after you, Mother. Of course not. I would never say that to my love. But just so you know, the minute you're gone, your room is being rented out for as much as I can possibly get. And as soon as Jane marries, for I'm sure she will, well, I'll rent her room out as well. I'd hire it out now, but for keeping it means that she comes and sees us occasionally, the dear girl. Oh, she is the brightest light in our lives, isn't she, Mother? Isn't she? I wasn't always poor little spinster. Oh, I was never the prettiest, but I wasn't as unintelligent as everyone thought. Well, I'm not now. I was good at lessons. I just wasn't allowed to go through school as far as my sister was. It all just fell to me, didn't it? Little sister was always prettiest, got the new dresses, which was quite all right. I mean, I didn't want them, and she did. They never suited me. I looked after the house because I was good at it. I looked after father, once father died, I looked after all the finances because I was good at it. Little sister elopes with a poor curate. They die in poverty in a carriage accident, and well, I just did what any good Christian woman would do. I looked after you as you took it so badly, and I helped raise lovely, lovely Jane. Everyone says, poor silly little Miss Spinster, Miss Bates, but who is it that keeps us ticking over? Who manages a servant and a roof over our heads and make sure we have enough food? We have clothes on our back, and Jane had a good education, if no dowry to speak of. And who is it that manages it all? Who still manages it? Silly little Miss Spinster, that's who. No sign of Miss Weston yet. I expect she's too busy with her dinner party. Oh, Mr. Wallace is having trouble with his arthritis again by the look of him. If, and you'll forgive me for saying this, but if dear Mr. Woodhouse dropped dead tomorrow, that Miss Emma wouldn't know which way was up or down. She can't see the wood for the trees in front of her face, that one. Lovely and sweet though she is, but I hear her. She comes here out of duty, but can't wait to leave. She's ever so slightly jealous of Jane because she's pretty and out in the world, but looks down on her nose at her at the same time because Jane has no fortune and will not marry as well as Miss Woodhouse will, no doubt. Especially if she opens her eyes and sees what there is to see. Isn't that right, Mother? Oh, you're awake, Mother. Did you have a nice nap? Would you like some tea? I'll make us some tea.
Hey, there you are, honey. Oh my, you don't look yourself. What's the matter, honey?
It's my head, baby.
Oh no, hon, not another of those night migraines you keep getting.
That's right, baby. Another goddamn migraine.
No.
Yeah.
With the flashbacks?
Yeah, with the flashbacks. The goddamn flashbacks.
Oh, hon, you poor thing.
Thanks, baby.
Jason, honey.
Yeah, baby.
Do you think perhaps you ought to see a doctor?
Well, of course I should see a doctor, baby. I would love to see a doctor, only...
Only what, honey?
Only I'm off the grid.
You're what?
I'm off the grid.
Oh, no, not that again. I thought you were back on the grid.
So did I, baby, so did I.
But why are you off the grid again?
Well, you know, I have absolutely no idea. 1 minute I'm on the grid, next minute I'm off the grid. I'm not even sure I know what the goddamn grid is.
Oh, honey, how aggravating for you.
It is aggravating, baby. It's goddamn aggravating is what it is. Oh, pardon my cussing.
And so tiresome.
Like you would not believe, baby. Like you would not believe. And do you know what else is tiresome?
No, hon, what else is tiresome?
All these folk keep trying to kill me.
Oh, no, Jason. Who's been trying to kill you this time?
I don't know who he was, baby. I never know who they are.
Oh, geez, honey.
They just hurl themselves at me, and I'm forced to defend myself as best I can with whatever crazy object I can lay my hands on.
Well, honey, it's darn good job that you're so good at that sort of thing.
Ain't that the truth? Frankly, baby, I'm amazed at how good I am at it. Where the hell did I learn to defend myself like that?
Search me, hon. I can't remember the last time you did a workout. Do you even use that damned rowing machine?
Nah, baby, it's boring.
Well, do you think perhaps we could dump it, honey? Get a bit of space back?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Hey, baby, do you know what Nietzsche says?
Nietzsche, your chiropractor?
No, not my chiropractor. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosophizer.
I didn't know you'd been seeing a German philosophizer.
No, baby, Friedrich Nietzsche is dead.
You've killed a German philosophizer?
No, Friedrich Nietzsche, the famous German philosophizer, he was an old times guy. Anyway, this guy says that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Really? And what makes him so sure about that?
Well, I can't rightly say, baby, but if this Nietzsche fella is right, well, I must be one very strong hombre indeed.
Well, sure, I guess so. Jason?
Yeah, baby.
I don't suppose this Nietzsche fella happened to say anything about amnesia.
Amnesia?
You know, honey, the forgetting thing.
Not that I recall. Why do you ask?
Oh, hun, surely you remember.
Remember what?
Surely you remember that you have the amnesia.
I do?
Yeah, of course you do, honey.
Are you sure?
Yes, honey, we've discussed it 1,000,000 times.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right, baby. I do have the amnesia. I remember now. I remember everything.
That's great, honey. Absolutely great. So, you remember the bagels?
Bagels. What bagels?
Oh, Jason, please don't say you've forgotten the bagels.
No. I mean, yes, I distinctly remember purchasing bagels, but then that goddamn guy tried to kill me.
At the deli? A guy tried to kill you at the deli?
Yeah, baby, at the goddamn deli.
Are you sure?
I swear to God. Out of nowhere, this guy jumps out and tries to kill me.
Really? And so what did you do, honey?
Well, I killed him, of course.
You killed a guy at the deli?
Sure did. That guy is dead as can be. Finito.
And how?
How?
And how exactly did you kill him?
With the bagels.
You killed a guy with the bagels.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, I can tell you.
Oh, Jason, I was really looking forward to some bagels.
Well, me too, baby, me too. You know what, baby?
What, honey?
Well, with these migraines, the flashbacks, the guys who keep trying to kill me, and this goddamn ambrosia.
Yeah, honey.
Well, sometimes I wish I wasn't born.
Oh, Jason, not born? How can you say such a thing?
Hello? Hello? River? Am I on mute? Oh shit, I am. River, hi.
Oh, Hannah, I can feel your spirit. You have a strong presence online.
Well, thank you. That's lovely to hear. Sorry I'm a few seconds late.
No problem at all. Remember, this session is for you, the new you.
Yeah, so my mate's got me this for my birthday and
That is amazing. You obviously have friends who really care about you and your self-care. Finding the new you is really important. It's like a snake sheds its skin, so you'll be able to shed everything that lockdown has meant to you. Did you get the care package that I sent you?
yeah, I did, thanks. Can I just check that it is just the tea lights and the galaxy chocolate?
The sense guiders and the energy source, yes. Remember, Hannah, this is your time.
Yeah, and I think I've pretty much used up my first minute. I'm sorry about that. My technology's playing up a bit.
That is okay. This is your time. So let me start by welcoming you to this one-to-one 5-minute new you evolving session. I wanted to start by showing you this poster. It means a lot to me, and I hope that it rings true to you as well, Hannah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very poignant.
It's important to embrace every part of you and let your breath guide you to
Live.
Exactly. See, you're getting it already. Breath is so important to the body. It helps us to repair and grow.
Yep.
Now I would like you to light one of the sense guiders for me and place it next to you.
Okay.
Now I would really like you to think about how you address yourself.
Okay.
How do you address yourself?
I use my name.
Excellent! I find that when speaking about oneself, calling yourself by the third person is always an excellent way of self-reflecting. And I can see that your sofa is facing north.
I have absolutely no idea which way my sofa is facing. Hang on, let me check. Huh. It's south, actually.
Oh, right.
But I've been told that a sofa should be placed against a stable wall to evoke the feeling of safety. I took a feng shui class a few months ago.
Did you? What was it like?
Okay. I mean, there was some stuff I didn't really think was necessary, but the sofa thing has definitely stuck with me. So like that lamp you got there?
Well, this one?
Yeah, so it would be more beneficial to be in that darkened corner of your room. Light is energy giving, apparently.
Your developing knowledge of yourself is staggering. You're a strong and powerful presence.
Well, thanks. I feel that I've definitely found some self-discovery this last few months. I've been reading a lot, and I also managed to finish a yoga course, the first time in history.
Oh, which yoga did you do?
Well, I started off with down dog to get me going, and then I tried yoga with Adrienne, but I've actually found the glow is my favorite.
Did you use any other gym apps?
I found a lot of stuff on YouTube. I mean, I've obviously had a few mornings with Joe Wicks, but I really enjoy Alice Living's live gym sessions. She does them for about 40 minutes.
Have you found them to be more effective than the yoga?
Well, it's definitely kept me motivated, especially at those times when I just wanted to stay in bed. But then I've been reading about Corona coasters.
Sorry, Corona coasters?
Yeah, Corona coasters. They're the emotional moods that we're all having in lockdown. Well, I don't know if anyone has had it, but I certainly have. It actually prompted me to go off social media for a while. Have a break, you know?
And how long did you have a break?
About 5 days. My God, it was liberating. I painted my bedroom. I watched some theatre online. Finished my book.
Well, what were you reading?
I actually just started The Testaments. I'd read The Handmaid's Tale at school, and then I'd always wanted to read her next book when it came out last year, but I had no time. But now, working from home, not going out, I've had more time.
Was it any good?
I liked it.
What would you advise someone who's trying to become a new you?
I would say, what the hell does that even mean? I mean, we have just gone through the most bizarre situation you could think of. If someone told me last year that I'd be working from home for 100 days, I think I'd laugh in their face. But also, to people who think there needs to be big changes or reincarnations, I mean, if there is, great. But if there isn't, you've just gone through the most bizarre situation you could think of, and you survived and come out the other side. Well, nearly. So just bloody give yourself credit for it.
Oh, we've come to the end of our minutes. Oh, Hannah. Well, can I book another appointment with you?
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, now I do have a few things in the diary. A few socially distant picnics and dog walks. I can fit you in next Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much for this session. It was great. Cheers.
Glad I could help. See you next week. Wait, hang on. I thought you were running the session. Oh, for fuck's sake.
And there we have it. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I would just like to say a big thank you, first of all, to all our writers. We've had Chris Paxton, L.A. Green, Mark Insole, Maisie Tanner, Tom Morgan, Jennifer Nettles, and Emma Crocombe. Congratulations. Thank you for all your amazing plays. And also, obviously, the actors, Iffy, Rachel, Anne, Aidan, Emma, Jennifer, Carnan, Helen, Tom, Charlotte, Maisie, Tessa, Lynn, and Chris. Thank you so much. Huge round of applause, everyone. You can all come back on screen and give us a wave if you like, actors. Come on, everyone.
Steve, you muted my video.
I did.
How dare you?
Well, you didn't turn it off, so hold on a second. Here we go. And Anne as well. There you go. You can turn yours back on now. So there we have it. That was our second virtual short and sweet. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone. We have got another event coming up in a month's time on the 19th of September. We're doing an Agatha Christie double bill, 2 short plays by Agatha Christie, which I should have had written down in front of me. But it's going to be great. A night of murder and mystery and suspense. So please go onto the Eventbrite page and you follow us on there, and you'll get an update when the event goes live for that. Also on with Southside Players on Instagram and on Twitter and on Facebook, and you're probably following us on there anyway. But please do on there, and you'll find out about what's happening. So there we have it. Woo! First live stream. Thank you, everyone.
Well done, Steve. Well done, Steve.
Thank you. And right now we're also having a post-show Zoom party. If you'd like to join us for a little chat and a drink.
Just for a little while, because my daughter's here. So what's the thingamabob?
I'll text
They've emailed it to you.
The details. I've emailed it to you. In fact, I've already emailed it to you, Anne. For all of the others on YouTube, the details are on the Eventbrite page. Or get in touch with one of the actors if you're friends with them, and they can help you out. But thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you, Steve.
Bye. Thanks, Steve.
Absolutely.
Steve.
Thank you. We leave this one.